There are really two aspects of a store like Chestnut Hall. One aspect is what the customer sees. The other aspect is what the customer doesn't see. They're both very important, but what the customer doesn't see really is extremely important for their happiness and continued happiness with the products that they purchase at a store. When you walk into our store, one of the things that's very easy for you to see is the color, the upholstery, the case goods that we have, how things are arranged. You experience the people that are really the lifeblood of our store, the designers. But there's a whole nother portion that goes on in a retail store like ours. The manufacturer upholstery is very similar to that in that you see the top of it. You see the fabrics, you see the leathers, you can sit in it, you can feel the cushions. You really can't see how it's made. And if we have a customer that comes into the store, and it's a very legitimate question, and they ask me, why is this sofa $4,000? Why is this sofa $2,500? If we're going to do our job right, if we're going to do what we're supposed to be able to do for the customer, we've got to be able to explain those differences. So we've been to any number of factories and we've reviewed the processes that are within those factories and evaluated them. We always have private reviews. It was just a small team from Chestnut Hall will go in, we'll meet with management, and we assess their passion, we assess their competence, we assess their focus. We review all of their raw materials and the quality of those raw materials, the wood, the springs that are used, the batting and the cotton and the foam, the cushions, and the fabrics and the leathers. And then we watch the craftsmen at all phases through the operation make the individual pieces. And one of the things that I think to me is really overwhelming when you get involved in this process is that everything is done by hand. So the wood is cut one piece at a time by hand. It's bored one piece at a time. The dowels are inserted one at a time and glued one at a time. The frames are connected by hand, glued, nailed, screwed, blocked. All of the springs that are installed by hand one at a time. All of the upholstery that's put on the frame is put on by hand one piece at a time. The fabrics that are cut, they're all cut by hand, usually one at a time. That's an overwhelming aspect to the manufacture of upholstery, that when you look at a piece of upholstery and you see it, it's all the handwork and all the detail that goes into it. The craftsmen have to be very good to make a finished product that you would want to have in your home. And fortunately for us and fortunately for our customers, all the manufacturers that we have craftsmen that are very good at what they do. They're very tenured and they are the very best that are available in America.